So recently, my wife had seen something. Have you heard of this thing called artist trading cards? I had no idea what she was talking about. Apparently in the mid-90s or so, when we were youngins, these were really popular. They've kind of made a comeback. She sells on eBay. And so she said, why don't you consider drawing, and I'll draw some too. And we can throw them on eBay and see if they take off. They're a low barrier entry kind of thing. If somebody wants to buy your artwork, or if you're trying to sell on eBay and sell bigger pieces, it's kind of it's kind of hard to justify spending $100 on an account that doesn't have any reviews. It can be kind of shady. You don't know if this artist is real, they're just going to scam you. That kind of stuff does happen. So this is a much lower entry at Hobby Lobby, which I love to go to because it's really close to the house and a lot of cheap stuff that's actually really good quality in my opinion. They have these are just basically little cutout cardstocks. However, they are 2.5 by 3.5 inches, like a baseball card or basketball card, football card, however you want to think of it. And they fit lovely in one of these little binders. They fit into a regular baseball card binder. So my wife has already done a couple of them, those little cute things that she does. We got a bunch of pages. So they fit right in here. These are little top loader things. You just stick your card. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can see it. You stick your cards on top down, just like you would with a baseball card. And you can also sign the back like she did. And that way they can know when you did it or whatever you want to call it. It's a cool way to just easily get something sold, hopefully. And also get your art out there. Almost like you're paying for a business card, basically. So that's pretty cool. And I wanted to try that myself. And I got 25. She has 25. And that is to store them. These are to ship them. And I only picked this because most people just put them in an envelope, put a don't bin sticker on them, send them out the door. Problem for me is the rain. And stuff still gets rained on, regardless if they can help it or not. It's going to get wet. So it's just an extra step. Now, it doesn't cost very much. This is 150 of these little sleeves to put these little guys in after it comes out of that. So this is for storage. This is for shipping. This is the draw on. You can draw anything you want on them. I don't know about watercolor. You could obviously just take a watercolor paper, cut it down to size, or vellum if you want to use colored pencil, whatever, because it's very smooth. So I think what I'm going to do is try pencil and ink first, see how it goes, and then work my way up and try watercolor because I've never done watercolor. Well, that's a lie. I haven't done watercolor since I was a kid, and I haven't done watercolor professionally, I guess you would say. I've never sold it. So that'll be an experiment. And then pencil, of course, needs sealing before you can send it out. Now, you could send it in one of these and tell them to keep it in there. And see, again, you could draw with the pencil, put it in here, and it's protected. That's what they're for. They're meant to protect baseball cards, photocopied type things. So hopefully that'll work. And if not, you could always spray a little sealant on it first or just ink it, which is what I plan on doing first. So I just grabbed a basic HB to do my undersketching. And I have a ton, when I say a ton, I have a bunch of these liners. I actually got a box, I think it was like a box of 5 of these, which is a lot because this is a 0.05. It's very, very small. I mean, you can't even, I don't think you can see how small it is. I don't know if you can see that, but
this is like the hair on your head kind of thing.
I have no other reason to use this. I'm going to try this on that. And that's just an idea. I'm going to go ahead and do one, hopefully capture it, show you guys what it looks like, and I'll let you know how it went.
I only got a few minutes to try to get this done. My wife has something to do. Funny enough, baseball cards might as well start out with a baseball. I was thinking maybe I was going to draw a baseball player smacking a ball on really foreshortened. I don't know. I'm really going to be pushing myself to try to do this. But first, baseball up front. Bat like here. This can be a baseball guy. He's going to be doing so well. He's been squished. His torso will be all twisted. It's very difficult to get any detail in here. So I'm hoping that the ink will do it. We're just going to pretend. This is the worst. I'll have to get better at these. It's the worst iteration of anything I've done in a while. Hands cramp it up kind of bit. Definitely an excuse to use these pencils, or these sellers, because I have no reason to use them most of the time. They're so small. Oh man, that is really tight. Still funny, I guess. I think I'm an old-timey baseball player. I didn't used to wear helmets. My wife is doing a show tonight, and I mentioned this. She sells online, so she's got a show that she's doing. So that's kind of why I'm rushing this. But I also wanted to look halfway decent. That's also hard for me. My hand is locking up a little bit, but trying to excuse myself here. Just being honest. I'm just being honest. I realized when I started doing that one, I didn't need to do that. I could just do it this way. Do it with the ink instead of a pen. Instead of a pencil. I just wanted to construction a bit with the pencil because I don't want to completely screw it up. I'll just make a home plate or something. It's usually covered in clay, so we'll call it a batter's box. My wife said, wouldn't he already be following through? And I'm like, no, he's being beat up all day. She's like, oh, well, I wouldn't have thought of that. I'm like, well, it's not your fault. It's mine. I'm the one that thinks people are going to understand what the hell I'm thinking. So he's not doing so good. I love doing illustrations like this. It's so goofy. I don't know if you could read that very well. And he's seen better days, man. The idea is that baseballs get beat up, they get worn out. That was what I was going for. And like giving them a personality, anthropomorphizing the baseball. Because I think it's funny. No other reason than that. I think the movie Major League had a baseball that was beat up. Like he was getting smacked into the outfield and screaming or whatever. Oh, I don't know if I'm giving the right feels of a baseball bat, but nonetheless, we'll pretend. Gives it a little bit of something. Yeah, I guess that's going to have to do. There you go. Bad day. Bad day for the baseball. That was quick. 15 minutes? I know, it's goofy, but that was the point. It is what it is. It's done one way or the other. So maybe there's I could do a crowd real quick. Just a faint hint of a background. Thinking about where the dugout is. I'm thinking a baseball nerd. So where the dugout is and everything back here, we can just do a generic, the crowd of people back here. Be a fence too. I mean, why not? But don't overthink it too much. You know what I mean? That'll work. Say the baseline coming down that way, sort of that way. That works. It's not that big a deal. I don't think most people would care or even know. So I'm going for. Could also be off the ball. Who cares? Whatever you see, right? Bad day for the bat. Or for the ball. Go. Guess that's it. That's the first time I've tried that. I think it's really fun. I'm gonna have to get better at them because it's a very tiny surface to work on. So I gotta think. I'm gonna plan better, but I think that's not a bad first try, right? Could be worse, I suppose. I'm gonna try to erase this back and then I'll let you know. Okay, not the best thing I've ever drawn, but hey, not too bad. It's also kind of funny. I hope you like this, and I'll be back to try to do some more of these guys. I figure try these. I'm going to start doing some of these, I think, whilst I do my crazy podcast. We shall see. And if you like these, if you like what you're watching, please give a like, share it, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.